I'm now going to do a segue, because the other thing that goes on each year is that we present collectively the Tom Isaacs Award. Now, Tom, as you saw, was diagnosed with Parkinson's at the age of 26, and he died in 2017. But one of the things that Tom cared really passionately about was making sure that people with Parkinson's were heard and worked with researchers in parallel, really definitely in research partnership. Earlier this week, I was reminded of a memorable ping-pong contest between Jerry Callahan from Van Andel and Tom that took place at Cumberland Lodge. I think it might even have been 2015. Jerry was absolutely convinced that he would need to go easy on Tom, given how dyskinetic he was at the time. But as always with Parkinson's, appearances can be a little bit deceptive. Tom absolutely smashed it. Tom really was a visionary, and if any of you ever had the chance to hear him speak, he really would be standing on the stage, truly dyskinetic. You'd be terrified he was going to fall backwards through a glass window. I mean, honestly, it was very nerve-wracking. But he believed passionately in everything that was going to move us slowly and surely towards a cure for Parkinson's. And he believed in using the living brain bank. That means people living with Parkinson's. So the Tom Isaacs Award is in his memory, and it celebrates the researchers that go the extra mile in involving people with Parkinson's as valued contributors and valued research partners. This year's winner has travelled extensively to map the genetic diaspora of familial Parkinson's, building trust and relationships with each family, constantly questioning how genetics can help provide clues for research into a cure. He has an interest in young-onset Parkinson's and has forged phenomenal relationships within the community. This year's winner is Matt Farrer. So Matt, I need you to come down here, please. And in a moment, we will hear from Gaynor Edwards, the founder of Spotlight YOPD, which is young-onset Parkinson's disease, not early-onset Parkinson's disease, just being clear about that. Who nominated him. But Matt, congratulations, and thank you. You get this particularly special trophy.
Oh my, it looks very fragile.
Well, no, it's not. It's a bit more robust, but that's because, you see, that is a 2012 Olympic torch.
Fantastic.
There you go.
I don't know, I'm not supposed to make a speech or anything.
Yes, you are. You can.
Am I? Okay. Well, I'm terribly humbled and very thankful and very proud of all of you for what you do, you know, for struggling and applying your intellect to this very, very challenging disease. It's going to take a lot of people looking at it in a number of ways through different lenses to be able to figure it out. It's really challenging, and I think we've got to take a much broader, more holistic view. I love what you're up to. and I just want to say thank you ever so much. It's very humbling. Thank you so much.
We're now going to just hear from Gaynor. I hope Gaynor might be online. Hold on. You're not allowed to disappear quite yet.
My best friend.
I know. There she is.
Blimey.
I am online.
What have you done?
I don't know, it said you want to nominate anyone, and I thought, well, let's see if Farrell wants to go.
Wow. Thank you, Gaynor. I'm very, very humbled, and can't thank you enough.
You're very generous with your time, your effort, and your involvement with the Parkinson's community, especially the young onset, Matt, and it should be recognised. And I hope others, if they're not already involved with the patient community, will get more involved with the patient community, because we're not all that scary. I am, but not most of the others are all right.
No, you've taught me so much, but all the patients and all the families that I've had the privilege to work with, to go and visit and spend time with, have taught me so much about this disorder and how it manifests. And you won't find it in a medical textbook. You won't find it by talking to a neurologist. You won't find it generally by talking to most scientists. You really have to get engaged and involved and talk to people who have Parkinson's disease to understand what it's really about. And it's really about a lot more than lysosomes. Sorry. My apologies, being irreverent to the audience already. But lysosomes are very important, nonetheless. Yeah, thanks, Gaynor.
So, Gaynor, I think we have a small video that you very kindly sent through earlier, which I think we're going to play now. But thank you for joining us on Zoom. That was brilliant of you.
Hello, Grand Rapids. This is Rye Harbour calling. This is Gaynor from Spotlight, ringing to congratulate Matt Farah on winning the Tom Isaacs Award. I hope the conference is going well, and I hope everyone's having a lovely time. I'm sure they are. Don't forget to go to the karaoke bar. We met 6 years ago at the World Parkinson's Congress in Kyoto, and I have Kill Parkinson's to thank for introducing us, because if they hadn't chosen to sponsor me and take me along to that event, we wouldn't have met. I was wearing this shirt, possibly not this one, but one very similar. And once we'd finished having a conversation about Rye Harbour and the characters, I asked you what you did, and you said you were a geneticist and you were looking to do a project on young onset Parkinson's on YOPD. I had to point out what was on the front of my shirt. So I question your observance sometimes, but generally speaking, your extent of knowledge on this condition, having spent 3 decades investigating it, so started, when you were 8.5 or something, is impressive. Okay, I've spent 4 days trying to finish off this little video, but the only thing more variable than the British climate appears to be Parkinson's disease, or Parkinson's syndrome, or young onset Parkinson's syndrome. So anyway, Matt, congratulations. All that remains is for you to discover the karaoke bar. Ask Will, he knows where it is. Have fun.
Thank you for joining us.
Yes. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Thank you, Heather. Oh, right, yeah.
Don't do that, Brian.